Hello students, we were doing our chapter squares and square roots, and today we will find the square root of the given number by long division method. Firstly, find out the number of digits in the square root. To determine the number of digits in the square root of a number, place the bar or every pair of digits starting from the rightmost or from the units place. And number of bars is equals to number of digits in the square root of the given number. For example, 2,70,400. In this number, we have to find number of digits in its square root. So, we will make pair from the units digit 0, 0, 4, 0, 7, 2. So, how many bars there are? 3 bars. Okay, so number of digits in its square root is equals to 3. Now, our next example is 10,48,576. Okay, so we will place the bar or every number or every pair of digits starting from the units place. Our first pair is 76, 85, 04 and 1. So how many bars? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are number of bars is equals to 4. So number of digits in its square root is equals to 4. If n is odd, then the number of digits in the square root is equals to n plus 1 upon 2. This is the example 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number n is odd, number of digits in this 7. So n is odd. So number of digits in square root is equals to n plus 1 upon 2. 7 plus 1, 8. 8 upon 2, that is equals to 4. If n is even, then number of digits in the square root is equals to n upon 2. In this case, n is even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So number of digits in square root is equals to n upon 2. 6 upon 2, that is equals to 3. Now, steps of long division method for finding square roots. Step number 1. Group the digits in pairs starting with the digit in the units place. Each pair and the remaining digit, if any, is called a period. Think of the largest number whose square is equal to or just less than the first period. Take this number as the divisor and also as the quotient. Step number 3. Subtract the product of the divisor and the quotient from the first period and bring down the next period to the right of the remainder. This becomes the new dividend. Step number 4. Now the new divisor is obtained by taking 2 times the quotient and annexing with it a suitable digit which is also taken as the next digit of the quotient, chosen in such a way that the product of the new divisor and this digit is equal to or just less than the new dividend. Step number 5. Repeat steps 2, 3 and 4 till all the periods have been taken up. Now the quotient so obtained is the required square root of the given number. If there is no remainder in this case, we can say that the given number is a perfect square, otherwise not. For example, we have to find the square root of 64,009. So firstly, we will make pairs from the units place. 0, 9, 4, 0, 6. So there are 3 pairs. Number of bars is equals to 3. So there are 3 numbers in its square root. Now our first period from the left is 6. So we will think the largest number whose square is less than or equal to 6. Square of 3 is 9, which is greater than 6. And square of 2 is equals to 4, that is less than 6. Okay students, so this number 2 is our divisor and our quotient. Now we will subtract the product of divisor and quotient from the first period. 2 into 2, that is equals to 4. Okay, we will subtract 4 from our first period. So 6 minus 4, that is equals to 2. Okay, now we will bring down the next period 40. This is our next period 40. So we will bring down our next period to 40. And this is our new dividend. Now our new divisor is obtained by taking 2 times of the quotient, and quotient is 2 and its 2 times is 4. Okay, and annexing with its suitable digit which is also taken as the next digit of the quotient, chosen in such a way that the product of the new divisor and this digit is equal to or just less than the new dividend. Now units digit of the new divisor should be chosen in such a way that the product of this digit and the new divisor is equal to or just less than the new dividend. Okay, we will choose a digit that is product of this and this is less than or equal to our new dividend. So when we choose 4, this is come from here, this is double of our quotient. When I choose 6 and when I multiply 46 by 6, then I get that is greater than 240. So I choose 5. Okay, so as a quotient, and now we will multiply our new divisor by the quotient 5. When we multiply 45 by 5, then we get 225. Okay students, now we will subtract 225 from 240, then we get 15. Now we will repeat our steps. We will take our next period, bring down 0, 9. So this is our next dividend 1509. This is our new dividend, and sum of our previous divisor and quotient is 45 plus 5, that is equals to 50. Okay, now we will repeat our step. We will think a number. Here we will think a number of units digit in the new divisor, so that should be chosen in such a way that the product of this digit and the new divisor is equal to or just less than the new dividend. So when we think 550, that is given, we will think a number here. If I think 4, then we will multiply 504 by 4, and that is equals to 2016, which is greater than 1509. So I am taking 3. So 3 as a quotient, and when we multiply 503 by 3, then we get 1509, which is equals to this, and when we subtract this from this, then we get 0. So our quotient is 253. So this is our square root of 64,009. So students, this is long division method to find square root of the number. Students, now you can do your exercise 6.3, and if you face any problem in any question, then you can ask me.